It is a very good day and welcome to yet another exciting edition of our special program as we continue with our guest panelists from Microsoft in the studio. And of course, in tonight's edition, it shall be an informative one and educative one. Believe you me, it shall be exciting. Without much further ado, let's introduce our panelists today as they are in the studio. Starting off with the gentleman on my near right.
Thank you very much, Valentine. My name is Kudam Lingo. I'm a distribution partner sales executive working in Zimbabwe and the rest of the region.
My name is Kudzai, and I'm glad to be back, Valentine. I'm the Partner Channel Development Manager for Microsoft East and Southern Africa. And basically, my function is to work with our partners as well as distributors to ensure our customers are well served with the correct and genuine software.
I'm so happy to be back. My name is Rotimi Olumide. I'm responsible for the Windows Business Division for Sub-Saharan Africa, which means I care a lot about the Windows franchise. I care about the ecosystem. I care about making sure that all Zimbabweans and all Africans are using genuine software, because I know that's the best way for them to have an optimal experience on their Windows devices.
Rotimi, maybe if you can start by giving us a recap for the benefit of our viewers at home, for those who might have missed last week's episode, or for those who are joining us for the first time.
Well, we've been talking about the value and the importance of genuine software. We've been talking about Windows and the Windows ecosystem and the fact that we'd like to see all Zimbabweans leverage genuine software. We've talked about the dangers of not having genuine software. Data is not secure. You're not having the optimal experience on your devices. We've talked about the benefits of having genuine software, frequent updates, being able to not have to buy additional software solutions to take care of viruses and so on, and the built-in antivirus functionality that's available on all genuine versions of Windows. Also, customers who have genuine versions of Windows 7 and 8.1, the professional versions and retail versions, have the opportunity to get a free upgrade to the latest version of Windows 10, by far our most secure and our best ever operating system. And that free upgrade lasts from when we launched Windows last year in July up until July of this year. So customers out there, all Zimbabweans, if you have genuine software today on Windows 7 and Windows 8.1, the professional versions or the home editions, go online to windows.com and initiate your upgrade for free. Take advantage of this offer while it lasts. You won't regret it.
And for those that have got PCs at home, and I'm sure they've seen this before, I've seen it myself, where you see a message that Windows might not be genuine. What does one do then?
First of all, let me talk a little bit about the pop-ups and what non-genuine Windows can do. When you have an experience on a Windows device that's suboptimal, your screen is hanging, you're getting blue screens, your computer is crashing, you're getting pop-ups, it's very likely that you have non-genuine Windows. And we understand that a lot of our customers out there inadvertently purchase devices, not realizing that they have a non-genuine version of Windows. So ultimately, we want to make sure that they understand some of the key signs. So if your computer is hanging a lot, if it's crashing, if you're seeing pop-ups and notifications saying, oh, you got to get genuine versions of Windows, it's very likely that, unfortunately, you have a non-genuine version of Windows. And I want to be very clear on this, that if that's the case, there is risk to your data on your devices, and ultimately, you're not going to have the optimal experience with Windows. Now, in scenarios like that, it's important that customers, first of all, if there's notifications where you're being prompted to go through certain steps in order to make sure that you are getting your updates correctly, just follow the prompts. But in scenarios where it's just a frequent prompt that comes up, it's going to keep on coming back. It's going to keep on pinging and coming back and saying it's non-genuine version of Windows. So we want our customers to get out there, get to a certified Microsoft partner, and get a genuine version of Windows to put onto that device. And ultimately, they can upgrade that genuine version to Windows 10 up until the end of July this year.
Let me just throw out a scenario here. Let's say somebody's been sleeping on the job in the IT department, and I, as a manager, realized that the software that we're using is not genuine Microsoft software. What do I do?
I wouldn't have described it as sleeping on the job, yeah. For all our IT managers out there, we understand, because the counterfeit software, it's produced and distributed in such a way that it's difficult to distinguish it from the real thing, right? So we understand, but because we're a customer-obsessed company, we believe and we know that we sell a great product. We believe and we know that our product works well. And we want all our customers to have a great experience using our product. So when you find yourself with a non-genuine version of our software, don't feel that you on your own. We have a website where we've said it's okay. Come to us. This website will ask you for your details, simple details, just your name, your contact details. The website is called How to Tell, and you send through your details. We'll send an email to you, the IT manager, and we'll let you know how to fix that genuine software. We really want you to. My colleague Rotimi here has just described just how great our software is, and we're really proud of it. And there's another way of fixing a software, non-genuine software, if you ever find yourself in that situation. Really, we have another site, Pinpoint, where we have all our certified partners. In an earlier edition, we spoke of the number of partners that we have in Zimbabwe. I think we have way over 30 partners with various competencies, very capable of coming into your environment and helping you enjoy genuine software. So go to that site, identify one of our partners. They will be more than happy to come to your site and fix and give you genuine software.
Having said that, I think it's now quite important for us to let our viewers know and remind them on how they can tell if the partner that they're dealing with is a genuine Microsoft partner.
Yes, obviously your acquisition path for software determines whether you're going to get the correct product, the genuine product, and ensure that your experience is 100%. So like Kuda mentioned, we've got a site called Pinpoint, right? So Pinpoint is basically a site that is reached world over. So it doesn't matter which location you are in particular, as long as your customer, say in Zimbabwe, you're looking for a partner who is local or perhaps in the region to help you with a particular requirement. So on the site, it tells you the name of the partner, their contact details, the level of competency they may have, and literally gives you a profile of this particular partner. So this is one way of being able to select and pick out a genuine source for Microsoft Genuine Software. The second option you have, I've already mentioned, is you could get in touch with Microsoft Office. It's important for you to probably mention the partner name or the reseller name that you're considering, and we'll be able to validate this. A letter of confirmation can be issued for purposes of, say, maybe tenders or any particular requests.
From a retail perspective, we're all consumers. When all is said and done, we're all consumers of technology. If you want to get a new device, when you go to buy a Windows device, ask whoever you're purchasing from, is this genuine Windows on this device? Because I now know that if there's pop-ups, if there's notifications, if it hangs, if there's issues, then it could be that it's pirated. So I want to ask you point blank, is this genuine Windows? We want to make sure that you're buying from the right retailers and resellers. Like Kuda and Kudzai mentioned, there is a channel so that we can make sure that we're getting the right product to the customers. Ideally, when you're buying a Windows device at retail, it comes pre-installed with Windows. If an individual says to you, oh, there's no Windows on this device, but I can help you get it for $10 or $20, that's not genuine. So what you have to ask yourself as a consumer is, do I want to do that? Because I'm going to use this device for all sorts of purposes. I may start a business. I may be in school trying to educate myself. I'm using this for productive means. I don't want to run any risks. So I ask of you is, ask the question. Ideally, any new device, tablets, Lenovo, HP, Dell, and so on, when they come into market, they should come with Windows pre-installed. So ask. If it's not pre-installed, then you should make sure that the Windows that's being purchased, which you can purchase in some scenarios, Windows as a box product and attach it to a device that doesn't have software on it, because there's a lot of those in our region. When we do that, though, let's make sure we're purchasing from an approved reseller. And now for businesses, Kudzai mentioned Pinpoint. So we will provide you with the URL for the site. Go to Pinpoint, know who your reseller partners are, know who the right folks are to talk to. If you do see that you have pirated software, use the How to Tell site. If you go to any search engine, we'll give you that information. Microsoft How to Tell, we give you the links to provide information to us. Microsoft Pinpoint, you're able to get information on the resellers. So really want people to keep that in mind.
Well, Zimbabwe Said, hope you did enjoy today's episode. Don't miss next week's episode, where we shall be affording an opportunity to ask questions. And of course, it shall be Q&A segment where we take your questions that you've been asking through our different platforms right here on the program. Till then, it's bye-bye and happy